morning. Moving on to the 12th today, and on the back of this envelope that's going to include my wrapping paper and my journaling on a gift tag inside on the other side, I'm going to just leave this big photo here to work with this side. So yesterday I mentioned that I would decide if I wanted to use those 4 individual pockets there in my entry for the 12th, or whether I would go back and add photos later of the presents once they're wrapped, and I'm going to go with the latter. I'm going to just do this this photo and these 2 pockets for my entry on the 12th. I have one more photo which I've printed at just smaller than 4x6, or sorry, 4x4, just smaller than 4x4, and I'm going to add this gold foil heart pattern paper to make a little stack here on the bottom 4x6 card with my page number and maybe some kind of a little title. I haven't done much title work in my album this year, and in previous years I've written something that was more obviously a title on each page, and I just have not been feeling that motivation this year. I think it works well either direction, so it's just whatever strikes your fancy in a particular year. Move that over the edge so that there are some complete hearts showing. That's what I was trying to get to. Trim this away. And in the empty space, then I'll add a label and my page numbers. Another thing that I didn't mean to do at the beginning, but it's kind of happened, is that I've only used one of the 2 vellums that I started out with. So I have 2 different vellums that were in my kit. They're still in my kit. And I seem to only be using this one with the stars. Just see how that works out and if I end up adding the other one in. But so far I've only used this one. And I wanted to do printed label as well, and just cut out one of the colorful labels from here. So this entry, this topic, is one that was new to Journal Your Christmas when we refreshed the prompts a few years back. The concept of merry mentors, the idea that there are certain people in your life that Christmas, you just think of them when you think of Christmas, and they did something along the way that has made you appreciate Christmas or enjoy Christmas more. And I grew up with a grandmother who absolutely adores Christmas, and it's impossible to not like Christmas when you're in the room with her. And she does a Christmas journal as well. So good morning, Grandma. How are you? And so I've written about her in previous albums, and this year I wanted to write about that idea of learning from children and how I end up with a new appreciation of things when I see it through Wonder Boy's eyes. I know that's very, oh my goodness, it's so cliched, I suppose, but sometimes cliches happen for a reason. And they're just experiences that many of us have. So I'm going to grab my thickers to put my 12 here, and then I have this top card for my journaling. Adding a little extra here, sticker, and actually I was going to go with the enamel dots, but I realized I'm not loving the partial star there, so I'm going to add one of the wood grain stars instead. Okay, that's that one done. And then my journaling on this top section, I think I want to add maybe a big die cut and some paper that will be a little lighter for my journaling. Very simple. I've cut apart the 4x4 cards, but taken a little bit off the bottom edge so that I can have this all the way around. It's not the full 4 inches tall anymore. And I'm going to bring in Santa here and line him up with that edge so that the die cut the journaling box just disappears behind him. And I can add my journaling here. I think he might need a couple stars to make it coordinate with the bottom one. Or maybe I don't. Maybe, better idea, maybe I bring in one of the stars to match the thickers. Which I should really get out of the rustly bag. Sorry about that. There we go, and I'm going to add my journaling here, and that's where I'm going to finish it. Really, really simple. There we go, all finished. Nice and colorful, 2 big pictures and a little bit of writing, and definitely one that if I decide I want to write more about after Christmas, I might type something on vellum and put it in here over the top of the photo. I'm not sure. I actually really like the photo just as it is too, so I'll see what happens, but I wanted to get that first thought onto paper. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.